Jayhawks offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Jayhawks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. The Tigers offense takes the field, our first chance to see them today. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking to pass here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set, it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Now we'll run a draw play. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So he runs fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Crosses the 10. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Jayhawks line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. 2nd down and goal. Fine for the touchdown on the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
But they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own. Sacked until lost back to the 6.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Butler McFarland, Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here. Lets it go. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, Kansas has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like LSU has the first down. First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. That game makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Running play called on third and short. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Just a small gain, looking at second and 9. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Handing off on the draw play. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And the Jayhawks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. He hands it to the back. Runs right over the defender. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. No huddle here for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Jayhawks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That sack makes it 3rd down. The back's got it. Fighting him off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end. Sacked on heavy pressure there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that is no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead. And unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Always looking to throw. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. 2nd and 10 here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Just able to get it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they get him down after the completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. And the Jayhawks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. Try to catch the defense with the draw. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to run for the first down. Some hard running there through a tackle. And it works. The first down to the 35. No huddle now for the offense.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Offense looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And this time it's complete. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Great cut there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's a draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now the running back's got it again. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Jayhawks move into the red zone. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks.